Hi everyone, welcome back, or if you're new, just welcome. In today's video, I am going to be demoing the new Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Foundation, the concealer, and the dewy blush. I wanted to get everything, but I couldn't get it all, so I got the main things I thought people might be excited about and that I was excited about. Yeah, let's just dive in and I will tell you all my thoughts on the products. I already have an eye look because I wanted today's video to be focused on the Rare Beauty products. So let's just dive right in. So first I wanted to really show you the packaging. I really love it. It's got this slight texture to it, and I love the just cream cartons with the black lettering on it. It just feels so chic and adult-like, and I really like it. I also noticed that there's a little dot of what color you get with the name of it right below that, and I thought that was really nifty. I don't know, I just really like that little detail. So we're going to move on. By now you have all seen what the products look like with these little balls on top. I love it. It is so cute and it looks, again, so chic, and oh, I love it. So I have my face moisturized already, and I'm not going to put any hydrating primers on or anything like that today. So because I just want to show you what it looks like. I got the shade 130N because it's got a little shaker ball in it, and I was so excited, I cannot even tell you, to learn that this was a doe foot applicator style. I love that. I know people say it's not hygienic, but I mean, I honestly don't care. So I'm going to start on one side of my face, and I'm going to let you see what my skin looks like. I'm not having too many problems. I've got some acne scarring down here a little bit, so I'm going to use a brush on one side to show you what the coverage is like. It's extremely lightweight. It spreads super easily. You do not need a lot. The first time I put it on, I accidentally put on too much, but it still wasn't cakey. It's so nice. I've used it for 3 days and I have really grown to like it. It looks really natural. It's not overly dewy, but it's not matte. It's just a nice natural finish, and it's really pretty. So there is one layer with a brush. Ooh, I'm making a mess. Really nice, blended out super easily, and it's so lightweight, like I can't even feel it. I can feel the wetness of it still drying on my skin, but once it's dry, you honestly can't really tell there's anything on your face at all. I got a lot of redness going on my nose, and it did a pretty good job of covering that up because I got some allergies going on and I'm blowing my nose a lot. I typically would leave coverage like this, but I'm just going to put one more little swipe just to show you what it would look like. So a little bit more coverage, still in the medium range because I can still see my freckles through it, but I quite love it. And I don't really need to drag it down my neck a whole lot. I just blend it out on my jaw, like buff it out a little bit, but it's a pretty good match in my opinion. My favorite way to apply it though is with a sponge. I really like this purple elf sponge. It doesn't absorb hardly anything. You could honestly get so carried away drawing with this. I've also seen some things. The little ball on the caps of all these things are made for people with arthritis and lupus and stuff, so they can grip it with their palm and open it that way, since they have a harder time using their fingers to open it. And I thought that was really awesome and really innovative. So I just wanted to mention that in a video because let me get to blending this out before it dries. I've seen some videos. I didn't watch any until after I put it on for the first time the other day, but in every video I watched, nobody really mentioned that in their video. I found it out through the comments below, so I just wanted to mention. Okay, I'm gonna run it over this side just to blend everything together. The finish didn't really change, sponge versus brush, but I just wanted to make sure I got everything. With this foundation, I have noticed that it does settle into these lines on my forehead just the slightest, And I actually don't really mind it because it doesn't bunch up into them like the Bite Beauty one did. I don't know what happened, but everybody seemed to love it. But I just couldn't. It was a hot mess. Okay, and here is the concealer. I got the matching shade 130N. It is a little bit lighter. Here's the doe foot. It looks like a little, triangle there. And it really hugs really nicely into this inner corner. But I don't put concealer directly up there because I have a little, can you see that little line right there? So I don't like to place product directly in there. I put a dot there. And I put a dot out here. And I'm just going to blend this out the way I blend out almost all my concealers. And I like to spread it out first with my brush. And then I like to go into my sponge. I will say that it is kind of a more medium coverage concealer. And I like that. I don't like full coverage. And it's pretty hydrating. I haven't noticed any flaking or dryness under my eyes while wearing it. But since it is a little bit of a thicker texture, I don't like to put it in my little nose creases here because it kind of bunched up there and in this little fine line that I have right in between my eyebrows. But the foundation has enough coverage. I feel like it cancels the redness out around my nose pretty good, and I don't really need to put that concealer there. One thing I did want to mention is even though these are corresponding shades, 130N. The concealer is slightly lighter than the foundation. I will swatch to show you. Okay, so right here is the foundation and here is the concealer. As you can see, the concealer is just a touch lighter. The concealer is called Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer, so it does make sense. Oh my gosh, I'm just making a mess. So it does make sense that it is a little bit lighter than the matching foundation color. But just in case any of you were wondering and you liked your concealer to match, or you are one of those who just uses concealer and not foundation, which I do sometimes, the concealer is a little bit lighter for the brightening purposes. I am going to work on my lower lash line really quickly. Oh, for my look today, I used the So Jaded palette. It's getting into fall, and so I've been really into using this again. I haven't really dabbled in it in the summertime because the colors seem more fall-like to me. So I will be using this more often in tutorials, or upcoming videos, I should say. So I'll just go ahead and let you know what I'm doing. I only used 3 colors for this look. So I dipped into Your Gem, and I'm running it on the outer corner and blending it in halfway, making sure to merge it with this outer corner here. And if I feel like I got a little too low on, like I did on this side, I just kind of take my sponge and pinch it and just kind of press over that to soften it. Okay, I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm dipping into the shade Sunstone, which is right above Your Gem. It's that shimmering orangey color. And I'm kind of pressing this in the center. Then I dipped into the Super Shock shade called Diamond, and I am putting that right. I have to get it really wet or it's got a lot of fallout, but I popped that right on the inner portion. And I'm blending that into that orangey coral shimmer. I just mirrored what I did on the lid. I'm going to take the shade Pearl and kind of pop that on the inner corner. I thought about doing a first impressions with these Rare Beauty products, but I thought it would be more beneficial to give a solid review after I've used them for a couple days. Oh, and if any of you are wondering, my skin is combo, leaning more dry, especially just flat out dry in the winter time. So I've used the foundation 3 times, twice without any primer, and my skin did perfectly. One of the times I used my Physicians Formula Hydrating Primer, and it behaved very nice underneath that. So with the whole natural glow, your skin but better type of vibe this is going for, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and I have the shade 2, and I am going to use this as highlight right there and kind of dot it up there, chin, and kind of above my eyebrow. Then I'm going to take my sponge and blend this out. I think that is enough glow. Okay, now it is time for the liquid blush. I got the shade Joy. It is the lightest shade in the dewy range. They did have another one kind of in the same tonal family, and it was the pink one, but I don't know. I didn't know if I would like that shade of pink, so I got the one that I knew I would like, which is this nice peachy color. It is... Okay, I lied. I did watch one video of this stuff before I got it. It was Hung Van Gogh's demonstration of it, and he mentioned that it was super extremely pigmented. So with that knowledge, I only did a little bit, like that much, on the back of my hand. I'm taking the side of my sponge that I have my foundation on, and I dip that in there, and then I'm kind of pouncing it on the area that I didn't put the little dots. Sorry. And then I like to start kind of right here, and then I go up and down. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I wouldn't say it's super dewy, more of like a satiny finish, but it is still so beautiful and it behaves amazingly. I'm actually going to get a little bit more. All of these products are just so beautiful. I feel if I got a little bit too much, I take the butt of my sponge that's super clean, and then I kind of go over it. And with whatever gets soaked up on my sponge there, I like to pounce on my nose, my chin, and then I flip it around and I put it on my hairline. Actually, I think I want to use my brush. I'm going to use this little brush here and kind of blend that out around my hairline. So this is the complexion so far. It is so beautiful and I love everything so far. It's just amazing. I will definitely be picking up more of this stuff. I really wanted to try the mist, but I think it might have lavender oil in it. My face does not like lavender. Does not like lavender. I love lavender. My face does not. So I probably won't be getting that because I don't want to risk breaking my face out. But I definitely want to try the little lip balms. Those look so up my alley. And then the I've heard lots of people compare the souffle lip creams to the NYX. I got one right here. These little guys, the soft matte lip creams. And I actually do like these. They're one of the only liquid lipsticks that I still wear. And so I might pick up one of those colors. Haven't decided yet. Definitely gonna get the little lip balms. Okay, so now I am going to do some bronzer. This is the Milani Silky Matte in the shade 01 Sunlight. And I'm just going to take my little angled brush, swirl it in there, and kind of very lightly with the edge of the brush, put it in the hollow there. I'm putting it on my nose and under my jaw to get rid of my double chin. And then I'm swirling it up so I just don't have a splotch. With whatever's left, I'm pressing over that blush in my hairline. And then I'm just going over what I put on my cheeks to kind of blend it out even further to make sure I definitely don't have any streaks and lines and whatnot. I'm really interested to know if any of you guys have picked these up and tried them yet and what your thoughts are and what skin type you have, because I love them so much. Okay, I think I'm gonna check everything. I'm gonna spray my face. This is the Maybelline Glass Spray, and I'm just going to do the teensiest amount on the outer portions of my face. Like, I'm gonna hold it really far and just get a light dusting. My little e.l.f. finishing powder is in my purse, so I'm just going to use this Becca Hydra Mist powder. I'm just like swirling my brush with whatever's in the cap, and I'm going to put it right along my jawline here, and I'm going to put it around the perimeter of my face right here because my little children like to grab my face around here. I'm going to put it on the tip of my nose and in the little crevices with whatever's left, and around my mouth because I tend to kind of eat crazy sometimes. I think that's it. I'm going to pop some mascara on real fast. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Telescopic and I'll be right back. That's as good as mascara is going to get today. I'm going to use my 24-hour brow setter from Benefit, and I'm going to run it through the brows. Okay, is that it? No, lips, don't forget. Okay, I'm going to line my lips with my Milani Understatement Lip Liner in the shade 160. I'm gonna pat some of my lip balm in. I really like this color because it's like a really light cinnamon color, and I really love those colors. But sometimes I don't always want to look like I have vampy lips, you know, so this is like a nice subtle option for those of you who are pale like me. What I'm going to do for lips is I'm going to use this liquid blush as like lipstick, and I did it the other day and it actually worked really well. And normally when things are marketed as lip and cheek products, I don't like to use it as a lip product, and this isn't marketed as a lip product, and I honestly don't know if you're supposed to use it on your lips or if it's safe, but it is cruelty free and vegan, so I'm assuming maybe yes. I did forget to mention that all these things are cruelty free and vegan, so there's that. I'm going to take this also. Look at a little doe foot. Isn't that cute? Kind of chubby and round. Anyways, I'm gonna kind of swipe it on. Like, it's so pigmented that it doesn't look funny on the lips, you know? And I really like it. I'm gonna take my finger, kind of press the color into my lips. And I know I already put lip liner on, but I think I want some more, just to clean it up a little bit more, because I got a little overzealous with my application. Okay, so this is my complexion so far. I'm gonna scooch a little closer so you guys can see. Okay, so as you can see, the foundation and the blush and the concealer, it just looks so smooth and it's blurring. It's so weightless and it's beautiful. The finish is natural. As you can see, the blush acted beautifully as a lip product. It does not look splotchy or weird and is grabbing in certain spots. It's very opaque and it looks like a lip product, and I think it gives a beautiful monochromatic look. I wonder if you could also use it on your eyes. I bet you could, because I think Hung Van Gogh actually did that. I did not, because I have insanely oily eyelids and I didn't know how that would behave. I will test it out for you though, and I will let you know sometime in the future. Probably once I try it, I'll leave a little comment in the comment section and I'll pin it or something like that. I'll have all the products that I tried in this video listed down below with the prices, and I'll also just put a link down there to the product page at Sephora, and so you can browse at your own leisurement the products there. So my overall review, I guess, of these products is A+. I love every single thing about it. I love the packaging. I think it looks so chic. I love the formulas. The blush is beautiful as a blush and as a lip product. The foundation is just so seamless, and it's so liquidy that you just don't feel it. It's just like a light veil on your face, and it's gorgeous. I will say though, since it is so lightweight and very fluid, you can get very carried away, especially your first time, just kind of drawing it on. Either you're having fun or you're just like, oh, it's so lightweight, it can't possibly have that much coverage, but it does. It does. That is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it or found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you in my next one. Bye! The concealer is slightly lighter than the... I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Powder. This is shade Y225. And I'm just going to lightly